Are you planning to immigrate to Canada and wondering what the TCF Canada exam is all about? Or maybe you've just booked your exam and have no idea what to expect. Don't worry. In this video, I'll explain the complete structure of the TCF Canada exam in a simple and easy to understand way. By the end of this series, you'll know exactly what to study and how the exam works. Let's get started. What is TCF Canada? First, let's understand what TCF Canada actually is. TCF Canada stands for Test de connaissance du français pour le Canada. It is an official French language proficiency test recognized by the Government of Canada. Many people take this exam to prove their French level for Canadian immigration programs. But here's something important to know. This exam is not about memorizing grammar rules or difficult vocabulary lists. Instead, it evaluates whether you can understand and communicate in French in real-life situations, such as listening to announcements, reading emails, having conversations, asking questions, and expressing your opinions. The exam follows the CEFR framework, which measures your French level from A1, the beginner level, all the way to C2, the highest level of proficiency. You receive a separate result for each language skill. Who should take this exam? So who should take the TCF Canada exam? If you're applying for Canadian permanent residence, want to improve your express entry profile, or need to prove your French level for an immigration application, this exam is designed for you. Another good thing is that there are no educational qualifications or age restrictions mentioned in this guide. Anyone who wants to certify their French level can register through an authorized test center. What skills are tested? The TCF Canada evaluates 4 essential language skills. First is listening, where you'll understand spoken French. Second is reading, where you'll read and understand written French. Third is speaking, where you'll communicate directly with an examiner. And finally, writing, where you'll complete different writing tasks. Each of these 4 modules is assessed separately, so you can receive different CEFR levels for different skills. Exam structure. The TCF Canada consists of 4 compulsory modules. Every candidate must complete all 4 sections to receive their official result. Let's look at each one. Module 1, Listening. The listening section lasts for approximately 35 minutes. You'll answer 39 multiple-choice questions based on audio recordings such as conversations, announcements, interviews, advertisements, and telephone messages. One important thing to remember is that each recording is played only once, so you need to listen very carefully. Module 2, Reading. The reading section lasts 60 minutes. Just like listening, it also contains 39 multiple-choice questions. You'll read different types of authentic French texts, including emails, notices, advertisements, public information, articles, and instructions. The questions become progressively more difficult as you move through the exam. Module 3, Speaking. The speaking test is conducted individually with an examiner and lasts about 12 minutes. It consists of 3 tasks. In Task 1, you'll introduce yourself and answer questions about your personal life. In Task 2, you'll ask the examiner questions based on a situation that you're given, and in Task 3, you'll express and justify your opinion on a topic. Module 4, Writing. Finally, let's talk about the writing section. The writing module lasts 60 minutes and consists of 3 compulsory tasks. Every task has a different purpose and tests a different writing skill. Task 1, Short Message. In the first task, you'll write a short message of approximately 60 to 120 words. This task is based on an everyday situation. For example, you might need to invite a friend to an event, reply to an email, cancel an appointment, ask for information, thank someone, explain a situation. The examiner wants to see whether you can communicate clearly and include all the required information. This task is worth 6 marks. Task 2, Longer Communication. The second task requires you to write a longer text of approximately 120 to 150 words. Depending on the question, you may need to write An email, a letter, a message, a short article, or a personal account. Typical topics include describing a trip, sharing an experience, giving advice, presenting a project, or describing a place. This task is also worth 6 marks. Task 3. Opinion writing. The third task is the most advanced writing task. You'll write an opinion text of approximately 120 to 180 words. The examiner will give you a topic related to everyday life or society. For example, should children use smartphones? Is online education better than classroom learning? Should people use public transport more? Is social media beneficial? In your answer, you should introduce the topic, clearly state your opinion. Support your opinion with logical arguments. Give relevant examples. Finish with a short conclusion. This task carries the highest weight in the writing section and is worth 8 marks. So, if you're preparing for the TCF Canada exam, make sure you spend extra time practicing opinion writing because it contributes the most to your final writing score. How is the exam scored? Now let's talk about scoring because this is something many candidates don't know. Listening and reading. Both the listening and reading sections contain 39 questions. But here's the important part. Not every question has the same value. The exam becomes more difficult as you progress, so the later questions are worth more points than the earlier ones. For both listening and reading, questions 1 to 5 are worth 3 points each. Questions 6 to 10 are worth 6 points each. Questions 11 to 15 are worth 9 points each. Questions 16 to 20 are worth 12 points each. Questions 21 to 25 are worth 15 points each. Questions 26 to 30 are worth 18 points each. Questions 31 to 35 are worth 21 points each. And finally, questions 36 to 39 are worth 33 points each. This means the last few questions carry the highest weight, so don't give up if the exam starts feeling difficult. Those challenging questions can make a big difference to your final score. Speaking scoring. The speaking test is marked out of 20 marks. Task 1, where you answer personal questions, is worth 3 marks. Task 2, where you ask questions based on a situation, is worth 7 marks. Task 3, where you express and defend your opinion, is worth 10 marks. So the third task carries half of the total speaking score, making it the most important part of the speaking exam. Writing scoring. The writing section is also marked out of 20 marks. Task 1 is worth 6 marks. Task 2 is worth 6 marks. Task 3, the opinion writing task, is worth 8 marks. Since Task 3 carries the highest weight, it's important to learn how to organize your ideas and support your opinion with clear arguments. Now you know exactly how the TCF Canada exam is structured and how every section is scored. In the next videos, we'll explore each module one by one. We'll cover the listening section, the reading section, the speaking test, the writing tasks, the scoring system, and practical tips to help you prepare with confidence. So make sure you don't miss the upcoming lessons. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next part of this complete TCF Canada series. In the next video, we'll begin with the listening module, and I'll explain the types of questions you can expect, common mistakes, and the strategies you should use to score higher. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.